let's talk more about this morning with former homicide detective Mark Mendelson joining us with more on what the FBI and police will be looking into. Mark, appreciate you being here this morning. So many different, police forces, investigative, FBI, et cetera, looking into this here. They've looked at a house in Texas. We know there was ISIS flags in the truck, et cetera. What are you picking up from what you're hearing from the investigation so far?
Well, it's clear that the FBI are the lead. That's because they put that terrorism label on this tragic event. So, we start off with the video, and actually New Orleans is very well known for having tremendous surveillance video, just because of the nature of the parties that they have down there. They got great processes with the police in terms of sharing information from residences and stores, et cetera. That's the first thing they grab together. The second thing is, now you've identified the now deceased suspect. Get into his online, and we're hearing now about videos that he made en route from Texas to New Orleans. That's going to give them an idea about his state of mind. They're going to go through all of his electronics. They're going to be interviewing his family, his ex-wife, the children, because that forms part of what his motivation was, according to these videos that he posted. So they're going to be going through all that. The second part of that is, was he alone? And right now, the answer from the FBI is no, he was not, that he had some assistance. So they're going to be using all that they glean from the electronics, what they get from the video, and what they get from the interviews to see when he started to get radicalized and who was assisting him. Was he part of some of these, dark web chat groups, things of that nature, where people were giving him ideas about what to do and how to do it? I mean, the vehicle is not unique now. We've seen it in Europe over the last few years, as recently as in Germany at Christmas. And let's not forget the van attack on Yonge Street in Toronto. It's a weapon. It's very difficult to stop it. You can't get tackled on your way in with a gun, and you create maximum damage with this vehicle before you eventually either get arrested or die. So they're going through all of this, trying to find out, was he alone? We don't think he was. And now we've added this part B to it, what happened in Vegas. With that Tesla
Cybertruck
vehicle.
in front of the Trump Hotel.
So, the irony doesn't escape anybody. You've got a Tesla vehicle sitting underneath a Trump sign, and you've got Elon Musk saying all kinds of things, and you got Trump saying all kinds of things, and you have a bomb. And now they're going to be looking, is there a relationship to any of this? And most important, both vehicles were rented from the same app, system that's available in the U.S. Is it a coincidence? We'll find out soon enough.
What is your level then of concern, Mark, about the fact that if investigators don't believe this man was acting alone, that there may be other people out there? Is that going to be the priority of the focus right now, is trying to find whoever his associates may well have been and potentially stopping something else? Is that where your highest level of concern might be now?
I think it certainly is, because this man's died during the commission of this act. The other people have not been arrested. How many other people have been radicalized? How many other people are going to continue on following through with his state of mind and his ideology at the end of the day? And you've got football games, you've got a Super Bowl coming up in New Orleans. So everybody's at a heightened sense of security. They want to tamp this down and get these people involved under arrest, and then find out what other people are out there that may be following the same type of ideology.
Yeah, they postponed the Sugar Bowl from yesterday to today, and again, the Super Bowl 6 weeks from now. I've got to ask you, though, what about this wrinkle that not only was he American-born, but also served in the U.S. military as well? That's an interesting part of this case that I don't think anybody necessarily saw coming right away.
Well, it certainly took the air out of Trump sails, because right away they all went to, illegal immigrant. It came from the southern border. That's all gone. He's American. He served in their armed forces, albeit HR and in the IT department, but he did serve in Afghanistan. Oddly enough, the guy that died in Las Vegas in the Tesla was also a serviceman. So, is there something within the service itself? Is there this sort of subculture that is existent there, where these people are feeding off of each other? All these things are going to have to be looked at. It certainly has everybody at a heightened sense of security. We got January 6th anniversary coming up again. As I said, the Super Bowl, the inauguration, where does it end? You're going to see police out at everything in the U.S. in the next couple months.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, Mark Mendelson, we know we're getting an update from the FBI at 11 as well, so we'll see what they have to say there. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts on this as well this morning. Thank you for being here.